I just want to tell everybody how I knew that Chris was the one for Hattie. At Purdue, Hattie would just relax when Chris was around. She would be stressed out all week with exams and homework, and then when the weekend came and she got to see Chris, she didn't have a care in the world. Chris always made her happy and stress-free. These two are the most generous and kind friends that I could have. The summer that I lived in Chicago, they would come and take me out to dinner. You know, they were my best friends that I had in Chicago. They even let me crash at their apartment a few days when I was homeless between leases. Those are pretty good friends. And Hattie, I'm just so honored that I could be your maid of honor today, and blessed that I'm one of your great friends. So everyone, please raise your glasses, it's over here, to the new Mr. and Mrs. Miller. Hattie and Chris, may you love each other more every day that you spend.
So I lived in a house at Purdue with my friends Brett, Brent, and Dan. And she lived in a house with her friends Christine and Soraya, and those houses were 3 doors down from each other.
So Chris actually lived 3 houses down from me at Purdue, and we had mutual friends.
There was one part where we had a bonfire going on in the backyard, and some of our friends walked over, met some of their friends, and we all kind of met that way. But Hattie wasn't a part of that yet. That was us meeting their roommates.
The 2 roommates that I lived with were having a party on our porch, and the neighbor boys, including Chris, came over to hang out.
So we were over at their house on their back deck, drinking some wine and those kinds of things, and that's when I first met Hattie, and the first thing she said to me was, "You have really nice teeth," which I thought was very entertaining.
And the first thing that I actually said to Chris was, "You have really nice teeth," and he said thanks. So it was a good day. I didn't quite know that we would be dating, but I'm glad that things ended up well.
So people always say, you know, that they're marrying their best friend. That's what you hear all the time, and I would agree with that 100%. We've been best friends for the last 4.5 years, and what's exciting about today is being able to carry that on forever.
What I love most about Chris is his passion for everything that he does. He just works so hard at his career, and he's always supported me in everything that I've done. And I'm just very, very lucky to have him.
In the name of God.
In the name of God.
I, Christopher.
I, Christopher.
Take you, Hatlyn.
Take you, Hatlyn.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until we are parted by death.
Until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
There's a wild wind blowing down the corner of my street. Every night there the headlights are glowing. There's a cold war coming on the radio I heard. Baby, it's a violent world.
I just want to say that Chris has always been such an inspiration to me. Ever since we were 5 and 7. But seeing how happy he is for finding somebody as beautiful and as amazing as Hattie is here makes me excited to do the same eventually.
Hattie, we are so happy you are joining our family and that you finally became a Miller. I know you guys are going to have an awesome life together, and we'll be there every step of the way.
You're the joy of my life. I saw you come into this world, and I've watched you grow and become a beautiful young woman. I couldn't be more proud, and I wish you all the best, and I love you to pieces.
Christopher, you may kiss your bride. I am honored to present to you Christopher and Hatlyn Miller.